So hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a little chat about November because we are already kind of coming up to the second week of November, if not already in the second week. I think I'm filming this on the 7th, so we're on that cusp of the second week. And we're also on the cusp of the full moon that is taking place in Taurus, I believe. So it's a full moon eclipse as well. So this is a very monumental kind of time. The eclipses always are. And we saw an eclipse a little while ago. Was it about 2 weeks ago with the partial lunar eclipse? And that partial lunar eclipse was in Scorpio. So we've gone from this energy of kind of deep, dark feelings and introversion and kind of that feeling of being in the bit before you birth something new. And then we come out in this really grounded energy of Taurus, this energy of things being real. So, what we're going to see coming up in the next couple of weeks is this shift to concrete things, right? So, stuff that was put in motion a couple of weeks ago, stuff that was put in motion a couple of months ago, perhaps, becoming much more real over the next few months, much more grounded. And for some of us, that's going to be fantastic. For some of us, career things that we've wanted to be happening or relationship things that we've wanted to be happening is going to start to come to fruition and stay in our lives. And for others of us, perhaps we may feel more challenging things come in and get concrete for a while if we weren't able to clear them out at the last eclipse, because eclipses, they eclipse things in and they eclipse things out, right? So hopefully it eclipses out what we don't want anymore and it brings in and eclipses in the things that we do want. Okay. Also, we are sitting firmly in Scorpio season now on the 7th of November, and towards the end of November, from the 21st, we're going to start moving into Sagittarius, which is such a positive sign. It's my sign, right? Sagittarius, Sun, the Tarot. But it's a positive sign. It's ruled by Jupiter. It's about expansion and luck. So we start off this month still in that darkness, still in that inwardness, still in that need to pull back. And we end this month in a time of expansion and a little bit of jubilation, right? So there's a lot going on in this month. We have the eclipse, we have Scorpio, we have Sagittarius. There is a real feeling of birth in this month, okay? Because we know that, when a woman is pregnant, she holds that baby in her stomach for 9 months. Before a butterfly becomes a butterfly, it cocoons for a while before it emerges. And that's kind of where we're sitting right now here on the 7th of November. We're sitting in the cocoon and we're about to emerge anew. Okay? When Sagittarius season formally begins, that's when we'll see that newness. All right? So I'm going to pull a few cards from my new deck, the Modern Witch Tarot, which I have been using for the dailies this week and which I only bought a short while ago and I absolutely love. And we're going to pull a few cards for all of us for November. Right, what is it that we need to see as a collective for this month of November? I'm sat here in my old childhood room and I'm looking out onto the garden and I can see the leaves because we're moving from November, we're moving kind of from autumn into winter. Okay, so here in England anyway, we're seeing a lot less leaves on the trees. Okay, they're pretty much all on the floor, swept away and disintegrated by now as we move into, that barren time of winter, which I absolutely love. I love autumn and I love winter. So I can observe how even nature is in that cocooning stage right now. Okay. So I'm just pulling 3 cards from this deck. I've got 2 on my lap already and now I've got the 3rd one. So we have the Empress, which is very special because the Empress is the Taurus card and we are sitting under the energy of this full moon in Taurus. We have the Page of Swords. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So both of those pages there showing that energy of new beginnings, the things that are going to be in our lives once we pass through this eclipse gateway. So as I mentioned in the kind of spiel I did at the beginning, this full moon in Taurus is so much about setting things in stone, making things concrete, making things real in our lives, right? And this is what the energy of the Empress is about. Very positive energy, okay? It's setting down roots, it's building security. So, hopefully, for many of us watching, this is where our lives are in right now. There's a need for security, and we know there's a financial crisis taking place in the UK at the moment and around many places in the world. So this is also talking about our desire to put down roots, our desire for financial security, which you may be finding a little bit hard to meet at this time. But we are being urged to be reminded that we're at the beginning of a period of newness. There's this need to burrow down, there's this need to nest as we approach winter, as we approach difficult times. There's this need to kind of get grounded, get stable. But we're also being called to keep a spirit of adventure, but curiosity, because there may be new ways in which we can do things. There may be new ways we can make money. We may be able to pick up a side job. We may be able to sell things on Vinted or something. This card urges us to think of new ways in which to break out of things that may be challenging right now. So whatever is solidifying in your life, it may be, like I said, the need to get grounded, get stable, get financially stable. If you're finding that hard to do in these present circumstances, that lots of us will be finding hard at this time, then this card urges us to look outside the box for ways in which to get that done, okay? And then looking outside of that box, I think we're going to have the opportunity to find something really valuable that we didn't realize was there before. So this may be you have a eureka moment where you're like, okay, actually I can do this and make some money, right? There's something about finding a new way to do something in this Page of Pentacles, a new way to make something happen for yourself. So if you're struggling right now, if you're feeling the pinch, if you're worried about the direction the world is going in, be curious about what you can do for yourself at this time, how you can bust out of something and make something new. So this could be worry about what's going on in the world at the moment, but it can also be worry about what's going on in your life at the moment. This eclipse, this moon, could be bringing in challenges or bringing in an awareness of challenges, an illumination of challenges. And you're being called also to view challenge with curiosity, view challenge with this feeling of, okay, how can I get through this? How can I make a difference? How can I change things? What can I do to make things better? New ideas, new inspirations. View challenges with curiosity. I feel like that's what I'm going to call this video, okay? So I hope that helps. I'm now going to pull a card for each zodiac sign. Let's see. I wanted to do longer videos this month, but I haven't got time. I'm travelling at the moment. I'm back down in London. Then I'll be back up in my home city soon. So a lot going on. But I wanted to come on and just talk about November because I love talking about each month and each change of season, you know? Oh, so this is the card for Aries for the month of November, and we have the Empress again. So Aries, this need to get grounded, this need to be financially secure, this need to feel at home in your own skin and your surroundings is very strong for you right now, and it's the path in which you should be going down, okay? So look for abundance, Aries. Look for abundance in the most unusual of places, right? Be grateful for the little things that you have, and as I mentioned in the collective, look for slightly unusual ways to increase that abundance. All right, take care, Aries. Taurus, so under your full moon here, what do we have for you? Funny how we're having these repeat cards. Page of Pentacles. So there was a new thing that you've yet to discover, Taurus, that I think you will discover under this energy. And this new thing is going to increase your abundance, increase your prosperity, and increase your stability. So look out for new ways in which to increase the good things in your life, because I think there are plenty of things coming up for you, and all you have to do is see them. All right, Taurus. Gemini, what do we need to see for you, Gemini, for November? Gemini, what do we need to see for you for November? And we've got it here. We've got the King of Swords, who came out in reverse. So the King of Swords is a pretty scary character in a way, very authoritative, very assertive to the point of perhaps aggression. We have him, her, they coming out in the reverse. So this is saying, watch your words. That's what I'm hearing carefully, Gemini. Watch your words. Watch the ways in which you're speaking to others. I feel as though others could be very sensitive around you at this time, and it's your job at this time, your responsibility to be careful with your words, especially how you say things, how you deliver things, because people are very sensitive at this time and you don't want to rattle people unnecessarily, okay? So be careful of how you say things, Gemini. Cancer. Oh, your card came straight out. Cancer, you have the Five of Pentacles. So this is a card about not feeling in a great place, right? So they're cold, they're outside of this church, they're shivering, life is a bit hard for these two, okay? And that's how you're feeling at the moment. You're not feeling in the best place right now, whether emotionally, financially, something is not working out quite as you'd planned and you're feeling sad. The message of the Five of Pentacles is to remember that salvation is always at hand, help is always at hand, you just have to ask for it. So Cancer, ask for help at this time, right? There are people that want to help and support you, but you're going to have to ask. Right. Leo. What do we need to see for you, Leo, for the month of November? What do we need to see for you, Leo, for the month of November? What do we need to see for you, Leo, for the month of November? We have the Two of Swords. So there's a decision that you're trying to make right now. You see that kind of crescent moon in the background. So the full moon may not be the best time for you to work out what it is you need, but actually that's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that something came up at the new moon and it's going to be revealed at this full moon. So something that you've been stuck about for the last little while is going to get clearer for you over the next couple of days, okay? So clarity is coming, Leo, all right? Okay, Virgo. What do we need to see for you, Virgo? In November, Eight of Pentacles. So this card is all about working on something that you love. So Virgo, at this time, I really do feel like you are working at something that gives you a lot of passion, something that fuels your passion and creativity, and that's great. So, you know, keep doing the things that fulfill you, Virgo, because I think that's going to be important for you at this time, okay? Work on things that fulfill you, even if it's like in addition to your regular job. I do feel like it's going to give you quite a lot of joy. Libra, what is it that we need to see for you, Libra? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a slight bit of dissatisfaction going on with you, Libra, where you're looking at certain things in your life, wondering if you've done all you can, if things have reaped all you wanted them to reap, okay? There's this feeling of, have I done enough? Have I done enough to make this grow? That's the question you need to be asking yourself at this time, Libra. Have you done enough? I intuitively feel as though you have done enough, but it may be a case of reframing in your mind a situation, okay? There needs to be some reframing and asking of yourself, have you done enough? And then answering, yes, I have. Confidence is what's needed here, Libra. Scorpio. Page of Swords in the reverse. So there's a lack of clarity in your life right now. There's a lack of play and there's a lack of curiosity. The mood needs to be lightened, Scorpio, right? So whatever's going on in your life right now, the need for play is being highlighted. So that could be as simple as taking a walk in the park and playing in the puddles or stepping in some leaves. Get silly, Scorpio. Allow yourself to lighten up a little bit, because even though there are some deep challenges happening in your life at this time, you do deserve play. And I want you to understand that, because that's going to help you through your challenges. All right? Sagittarius. We have the King of Cups. Look at this cool King of Cups. And I feel this is how you're feeling right now, Sagittarius. You're moving into your season and you're feeling cool as a cucumber. There are some things that you've really sorted out in this last little while, and you are reaping the rewards of all the past work that you've done. So enjoy that. Enjoy your season. All right? Capricorn. Almost forgot where I was then. What do we need to see for you, Capricorn, for November? What do we need to see for you, Capricorn, for November? Capricorn, what do we need to see for you? And we have the Four of Cups. You see on her top there, it says over it. There's a circumstance that is just not working for you right now. Okay? Something is in your life and it's just not working. It may be hard for you to admit that it's not working. You may find it difficult to say to yourself and give up on it, but your soul knows that it's over it. I do feel like you will find it hard to give up on it, Capricorn. And so I want you to sit with that. Don't make any rash moves, Capricorn. Just allow yourself to acknowledge that something isn't working. And then the further steps that you need to take will make themselves known. Okay, Aquarius, the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, you see how she's got her laptop there? She's in charge, she's in control, she knows what she's doing with her life. She has agency, she has a gateway to higher levels of intuition and higher levels of wisdom. So you're wise, Aquarius. And if anything tries to make you not feel wise, if anyone tries to make you not feel wise, fall back on knowing that you have the wisdom, you have the power. Do some research. You see how she's got that laptop there? There may be a need to research, to find out things, to put things in place, to do a bit of admin. But that's going to really pay off, all right? Look how determined she is. This High Priestess knows what she's doing and she gets what she wants, okay? Pisces. What do we need to see for you for November? Pisces, what do we need to see for you for November? And here we have it. Two of Swords, second time we've seen this card. In a slightly different reading for you. There are lots of things you don't know at this moment in time. There are lots of decisions weighing on your mind that you're not sure how to take. This is a time to lay low for you, Pisces. This is a time to gather yourself. We'll be in your season towards the end, towards the beginning of next year. And so until we get to your season, there is kind of a call for deep reflection and for making certain changes, but not making the changes, kind of thinking about the changes before you make the changes, okay? So there is a need to allow yourself perhaps the next 6 months or so to make these decisions weighing on your mind. So there is no rush, there is no hurry. Allow yourself to be in this state, accept this state, knowing that this state will give you the answers that you need by the time your season comes around. All right. Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I just dropped all of my cards, so I will go and pick them up. But you take care, and I'll see you on another video again soon. Bye.